I want to show you some pictures from my humble beginnings. So, we talked about the crisis that we have now. We started the rolling pin during the recession, one of the bad recessions that we had in the U.S. We started the rolling pin in Houston, and then from donuts we transitioned to wedding cakes because yung donuts binibenta lang namin for 35 cents, but sa wedding cake you can sell that for $300 to $500 kasi ang daming tao sa wedding party, right? And then we also tried to reach out to the hotels. So it got to a point where we were selling 100 wedding cakes, and I found out, you sell a wedding cake for $300 to $500. It takes an awful amount of donuts at 35 cents to make that one sale. So nag-pivot kami, right? And this is a picture of myself with my sister-in-law Lourdes and my brother-in-law in an exposition. And then we were known at that time in Houston as the Donut King and the Queen of Wedding Cakes. Nung inimbita ako ng publisher ng Houston Home and Garden, it's a monthly publication, they were like surprised to see a guy in a suit. Sabi na, we just assume it was a lady that was handling the wedding cake. Sabi ko, kaya ko rin mag-decorate ng wedding cakes ng mga flowers, right? Kaya ko rin mag-icing ng mga cake. Because I had to learn, because I was the owner. So sabi niya, I had the lady in mind and I was gonna have her lie down, beside the wedding cake. Sabi ko, I can do the same thing. So here I am, lying down next to my cake, and sumakit yung likod ko because he took about 300 shots. Nakaganito ako, nakatabingi dyan, and finally, he was happy with his shot. Itong number namin dito, 777-1000, right? And then yung number namin dito sa Allegro is 88333000. And these are parang the intangibles that, when you set up a business, even your phone number, you want it to be really, really easy to remember. So this is the new normal ngayon for our industry. Dati, the focus on your food service was the ambiance, but now it's the delivery, right? Yung food safety is another one. Yung menu dati, it was full. Meron kang bar, meron kang drinks, meron kang glass of wine, meron kang watermelon smoothies, meron kang salads, burrata, salad, meron kang desserts, tiramisu, meron kang espresso. But that is no longer the case. When was the last time you had a delivery takeout and you asked for a glass of wine? When was the last time you had the takeout and you asked for like a slice of cake? Wala na. Entree na lang. And you don't definitely get takeout and ask for a bowl of rice kasi pwede mo naman isahin yun, di ba? So dati, the number one location that was desirable was a mall location. Pero ngayon, yung central commissary ang tinitingnan. Tapos yung mga space requirements dati, seating for 100, 200 people. But ngayon, limited seating na lang, al fresco dining sa labas, plus a drive-through. We were talking to the largest coffee chain here in the Philippines. Sabi nila next year, hindi na sila magpo-focus sa seating for 50 or 100 people. They will now focus on drive-through. So lahat ng bubuksan nila next year, merong drive-through. In fact, we have two customers in Guam called Island Girl at saka Slingstone. And that's what they've done. They've taken yung mga 20-foot containers kasi puputulin lang nila yun, lalagyan nila ng air conditioning, lalagyan nila ng electrical and plumbing. And before you know it, meron ka ng coffee shop drive-through, right? So dati yung online ordering was very optional, but now is a critical part of the business. Yung payment dati, cash and credit cards, pero ngayon contactless na. A month from now, we're going to invite GCash to give us a presentation on why it's really key right now for businesses to do online bank transfers, PayPal, Paymaya, GCash, because people don't want to disinfect yung cash, right? Kung saan-saan ang punta to, lalo na yung 20 peso bill natin. Food costs dati were 30 to 35%, pero ngayon, umakyat. Kasi dati, yung food cost na yan, maybe your steak was like 50% food cost. It was offset by beverages like yung espresso, cappuccino nyo. You sold that for 150 pesos per cup, but your cost, ang puhunan nyo dyan was only 20 pesos. So, food cost was like maybe 15%, right? Maybe yung salad mo, you sold that for 200 pesos, pero vegetables and konting dressing with some tomatoes and onions, right? So, ngayon wala nang ganyan because yung food cost natin umakyat because now we have to provide sealed containers, we have to provide disposable plates, napkins, spoons and forks. Dati hinugasan yan, ngayon you have to give that away. Tapos sabihin pa nila, pwede ba mag-provide ka ng extra napkins, right? Dati yung mga waiters were the frontliners. They needed to know the menu. They needed to suggest yung mga appetizers, yung mga drinks, yung mga specials nyo. Pero ngayon, the focus on delivery. How fast and how soon can I get my takeout order? I mean, who wants a cold bulalo? Who wants a steak na hindi na mainit, right? Nagsisebo na. So, dati yung restrictions lang, no smoking, pero ngayon napakadami, including health clearance on top of your face mask and all. So, importante ito. Before we even get into the vision mission, isipin nyo what kind of business you're gonna get into. And of course, the name has to be appropriate, right? You can say Philippine National Enterprise. What does that mean? You know, does that connote that you're in the coffee or tea business? Does that connote that you have ube, queso, pandesal? So siguro maglagay kayo ng icon or emoji or something like that that connotes what your business is. Tapos the name itself has to represent your business.